I believe that investment is a game changer. Whether you invest in finance, whether you invest on your health or your studies, it will definitely change the game for you. Similarly, you have to have a solid mindset, a thinking capacity of an entrepreneur to run far away from your competitors and scale success. But it is not that mindset. The way you execute things is also equally important. I have a person with me today who thinks like an entrepreneur, works like an executive. We have with us Mr. Bernardo. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Steve. So
Welcome
nice
to-
to meet you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Keeping busy as always.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And yeah, very thankful to be in Qatar. Which is for me, it's maybe the best place in the world to be.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
You have been in Qatar for 2 decades, I guess.
Yes, I've been coming since 2005. So I still saw Qatar when it was really,
Growing.
in development.
Yes.
I remember at that time they were, I think, building the Four Seasons Hotel. It was under construction, so you can imagine it was like
Yes.
totally new. Yes.
2005, I was 8 years old.
Nice. I was a little bit older. Yeah.
But still, you're young. You're quite young. You look
Well,
quite young.
I'm now 51. So,
51.
but I feel like I don't know, 31.
31. Beautiful. See, age is just a number, they say.
Yes.
Beautiful,
Exactly.
beautiful. So you have been Qatar for the last 2 decades,
Yes.
and
Pretty much.
you have seen this country growing.
Yeah.
From the initial stages of development to the colors that we see today. And if you have to summarize your 2-decade journey in Qatar in one phrase or one word,
Yeah.
how would you say it?
So just to give some background on that, I've lived here, let's say full time now for 5 years, but
Okay.
I've spread over 2 periods. But I've always been coming and going.
Okay.
And to answer your question in one word, I would call it progress.
Progress.
Yeah. That's
Beautiful.
for me the key, I think. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to
Yeah.
describe, but I mean,
True,
if you
true.
want to choose one word, it's progress.
Progress.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think the word is very apt.
Yes.
The way the country has grown and continues to grow.
Yeah.
It's remarkable. It is commendable. And now let's come to your journey,
Sure.
your progress throughout the career. So
Yes.
you have worked in Europe,
Mhm.
you have worked in Middle East,
Yes.
and both of these cultures are very different, distinct.
Yeah, correct.
So I won't say difficult, but how challenging was the shift? Because in Europe you have a particular working style, but when you come to Middle East or Asia,
Yeah.
the working style is a bit different,
Yes.
and the cultures are different.
Yeah.
So how was the shift for you?
To be very honest with you, it was really easy.
Okay.
It was really easy because maybe I have the advantage. So I come from a multicultural
Cultural.
background as well. So
Okay.
my father is from Latin America, my mother from Europe, from the Netherlands. So, and I feel more Latin maybe even than European.
Okay.
So that is all. That already matches here with the culture. Like more family oriented and things
yes.
like that. I worked also for a while in New York City.
Okay.
So in New York City, you have people from all over the world.
Melting
you
pot,
know?
yeah.
So, and then if you, let's say, if you as a person, if you have a philosophy that it doesn't really matter where someone is from, and you like to adapt to the culture that you're with, then it becomes easy. It's
True.
very much about adapting, to the culture. I think.
True.
So it was honestly. It didn't cost me anything, and it wasn't difficult for me.
It came naturally to you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. And having said this, people are extremely welcoming here as well, so that helps.
that is
Yeah. And that's actually one of the things I really love about living here.
So you said that you are the chief investment officer.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. For me, in my experience, this is a very new term to me.
Yeah.
And when I say investment also requires looking for opportunities. Correct opportunities.
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
So how do you identify opportunities where others see risks? So how do you differentiate among them?
First of all, the investment world is such a wide world, right? So in my case, I have to look at many sectors. So every sector, first of all, has different types of investments, and but if you want to describe generally what you're asking, the risk is it depends a lot on, let's say, what are you going to do? So I'll give you an example. Let's say we talk about real estate, right? So the real estate investment process has risk depending on at what stage do you invest.
Yes.
For example, so do you buy a piece of land or do you buy something already existing? So you can see there is a few risks along the way. Other risks have to do maybe with the geography.
Okay.
Do you buy land in Venezuela where basically you have a regime change now and it's attractive, but it's still not 100% sure how things will go? Or do you buy land around London, which is
already settled,
quite clear, or in Doha,
Yes.
So risks, they really have to do with each situation. And now, so the question is, how risk averse are you? Do you like risk? Do you not like risk? And I think in general, things have to make sense. Okay. Also, let's say someone who is, let's say, very much at early stages of his or her career as an investor and maybe very young, he or she can take more risk than someone who is more towards the, at the later stage, It also has to do at what stage in life are you,
Okay.
You want to balance risk, basically, normally. I think the bulk of your investments, you don't want them to be too risky, especially if it's not necessary.
Okay.
But sometimes if you, let's say, if you have little capital and you need to make it, or you feel the urge to do well, you might have to take a higher risk.
You have already answered my next question, which is
Sorry.
which is about the advice you would love to give to entrepreneurs who are looking to scale their businesses.
Yes.
So as you said, so you have to calculate your risks.
Yeah.
And it is very important where you should go in, where you should not go in.
Yes.
So from your experience, what was that, or what are those incidents which made you realize that this is the way that I should think? Or was there any learning incident that was involved in your life where you were like, okay, whatever I thought till this point does not work now. Now I have to reshape it or unlearn my learnings and relearn something.
Yeah.
Any incident like that?
Look, there is always incidents during our entire career. If you don't have incidents, it means you're not taking risks.
True.
And it means you're not open to learn, or it means you're not moving yourself enough. You need to have mistakes, and you need to have ups and downs, and that's the way to learn. That's the main thing is to learn from it. To not do it again. So and yeah, of course. I mean, we all have been through things. I think many conclusions come down to the fact that you need to do things properly. Sometimes when you feel in a rush, you still need to make sure that you do things properly, That's one of the important things, especially when it comes to investments,
Okay.
Because the urgency that sometimes is created, in the world, in general, it's relative, It's relative. It's good to calm things down a bit. And one thing I learned really in this region, and that is really that if it has to happen, it will happen, Like we say, alhamdulillah, if it happens, it happens,
Yes.
And then we are thankful for it, And that's a very interesting way to look at things, It gives you peace of mind.
True. To be honest, when you say this, it is a very contrasting belief that you have because you deal with investment, you deal with money, which is a very materialistic thing.
Yes.
And to have a thought process which says that if it has to happen, it will happen. See, nothing is in your hand.
Yeah.
And that is a very spiritual aspect.
Yes.
So how do you balance this spiritual aspect with the material pursuit that you have?
Well, I'm learning a lot from living here,
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, it's the more you understand about life here and the religion, the more you see that it's really the right way, And it's an extremely interesting process, And it goes all the way to investments as well,
Okay.
And to how you deal with them, and so it's really a learning curve,
As you said, a learning curve, and you mentioned that any person, any professional who is at the starting of their career has to go through a learning curve to reach a certain point.
Yeah.
Similarly, it is applied to leadership also. And you have worked in two different cultures. You worked in US also.
Yes.
And you have also led multicultural teams.
Correct.
So when you lead a multicultural team, what are the most important 2 or 3 rules or what shall I say, rule instead of rules, let's say code of conduct that you should have
Yes.
when you are in a multicultural team, and especially when you're leading a multicultural team.
Exactly.
What should be a value system?
Yeah. No, it's a great question, Salif. So basically, the main aspect, as in anything in life, is respect. So you need to respect anyone. Doesn't matter where you come from and what you're used to and this and that. You need to respect the fact that everyone is different. In terms of their culture and their habits. Having said this, you also need to realize everyone is the same. Everyone wants the same things, when it comes to our basic and essential needs, right?
Yes.
We all want the best for our families. We all want to be healthy. We all want to have friends, we all want to do well in life, So in that sense, we're all the same,
Sure.
We just express it in a different way sometimes, and we deal with it differently. But it's and you need to see, it's wonderful to work with, as many cultures as you can. When I was a young guy working in New York City, I was in hotel management.
Okay.
I was at the St. Regis, New York. So I was 23, and I had a team of like 100 guys that I had to manage. They were, South Americans, Africans. It was fantastic. We had so much fun. Because I respected them. I was 23. Their average age was maybe 45.
Oh.
But we had a great experience because they knew I was respecting them. So then you gain the respect as well.
Yes.
You need to be strict. You need to be a leader.
Yes.
Sometimes you need to show, look, you guys went too far.
Polite yet firm. I think that is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
As you have mentioned that as a leader, it is very important to be polite as well as firm.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is a lesson that you learned through your experience.
Yes.
And one thing about leadership, or one wrong aspect that has been propagated in world nowadays about leadership, that you would like to correct, or you would like to say, this is not the thing, this is not actually leadership.
Yeah.
You can rework on these things. What would be it?
Leaders cannot, let's say, abuse their position. I think it's very important to know how to speak to people, in general, how to explain things, and that's real leadership,
Empathy.
And you need to be, so you need to be strong, but you need to be fair,
Yes.
So which means also, and being fair means knowing how to explain and knowing how to respect, people. So and you need to create a good atmosphere. You need to create confidence. By the end of the day, if you're an entrepreneur and you start a venture and you surround yourself with people that work in your company, they need to believe in you and what you're doing.
Yes.
That's the only way it will go up.
True.
Yeah.
I think you made a very wonderful point there, that people need to believe in your dreams. And when I say this, so this is my observation from different fields that I have looked into. If you take armed forces, the mission vision of armed forces is higher than the person who is serving in the armed forces. So when the cause is bigger than you, you devote yourself to the cause.
That's it.
And I have seen that a lot of people, when they come to corporate businesses, this kind of attitude is not there. The primary reason that people who are working there, they're like, we are not working for our dreams. Right? We're working for somebody else's dreams. But even among these pool, we find certain people who are able to motivate people and tell people that we are in this together.
Yeah.
If I win, you also win.
This is very important.
That's beautiful. I think that is a shift that should happen, gradually. Do you think it should happen, or
it depends a lot on the situation? It depends a lot on the leader, and it depends on the people that work with him, and it's and you need a bit of luck,
True. That is very important. Luck is an important factor.
But generally, I think in Qatar there is somehow it's that is working well, there's generally very good people, I think.
Even the country's leadership is also pretty much good.
Yes, exactly.
The way they handle with situations, the way they provide. Even today I read a newspaper article in which they were talking about that they are planning and they are doing all sort of things to make Qatar a hub in this region for cancer treatment, for cancer knowledge.
That's fantastic.
So every day, every single day, you read something like this, either in medical field, sports, or defense, or social fabric of the country, how they can improve it. Everything, every day, and that that also tells a fact that a leader has to be relentless in his pursuit
Yeah.
to achieve excellence, and he's not doing for himself.
Yeah. No.
Because the cause is bigger than the leader.
Exactly.
That is
He feels this responsibility, and it's a very, very exceptional situation, and I think in the world that we have here,
true.
Yeah. Again, progress.
Now, next question. As a person who is working in investment, you have a framework in life, right? You work in a particular framework, or there's a structure.
Yeah.
Let me put it like
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
But let's just turn back and turn to your personal life.
Yeah.
So what are the frameworks or value system that you have for yourself in your life? Like, apart, keeping aside all the professional positions, everything.
Yes.
As a person, for Bernardo,
Yes.
what is the framework that you have for yourself?
It's very simple. It's a little bit boring because for me it's basically work and family.
Okay.
And it also has to do a bit with age. When you get a little bit older, you really, should prioritize that. Those two things. And of course your health. Because your health. Because without health, there's nothing.
Yeah, health is the biggest.
So yeah, actually, it's those three elements. Your family, your health, and your work. That's enough to focus on.
True.
And when it comes to family, there's nothing as important as education. So educating my kids. I have 4 kids, alhamdulillah. This is my priority now.
Yeah.
The eldest is in university, and the youngest is he's just walking now. So so I have the whole range. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's beautiful to see how they get educated. In the end.
Beautiful.
If you can work hard and you can make sure they have good education, that's a major satisfaction.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Some next question is very much related to this question, but apart from your work, family, if you are investing time on yourself,
yeah,
okay, what are the factors or the attributes in your life that you are investing onto? You already mentioned health is one of them.
Yeah.
Other factors that you like to invest your time or anything for yourself?
I love to spend it with my family, to be honest, and of course also with friends and with the people that I work with, let's say, and to be honest, I work a lot. But for me, it's a lifestyle, So I wouldn't say it's like a situation whereby you overwork. I just really enjoy it,
Okay. Yeah.
I just really enjoy it. So even like I don't. Of course, Friday is our day off, but I might still sort of have things on my mind, or
mentally you're still there.
Yes, yeah. No, and a good investment is to work on your health, so to do some sports or to walk, or because that's in the end it's very important, especially at this age, and we can talk about this in a separate podcast, but that's a good important investment.
Exactly. I mean, if you look at the trends that are going nowadays,
yes,
the attitude towards health has changed a lot.
There's a massive shift, Sudeep, and the biggest change is, and when you talk now about cancer treatment and things like this, the biggest change is we start more and more being preventive, or like this in the UK, preventative. This is really the new conscience people have. It's not a fashion, it's really there,
Yes.
We realize that going to the doctor is better before we have something than after we detect something,
Yes.
This is the key nowadays, to start going to see a doctor who knows how you can live better and how you can avoid that you get sick. And this is
prevention.
In the end, this goes back to basics. It's about lifestyle,
Yes.
How much do you sleep? What do you eat? How do you move? So all those things. But people are becoming very conscious of this now.
So you said you like to work a lot. So how much do you sleep?
I don't know. Sometimes I sleep short. Like maybe 5 hours or something. But we should sleep 7 hours more or less.
7.
Yeah. Okay. 7 hours, because it's this has also to do with health. Literally, you can do it, sleep short, but it's not healthy really. You generate hormones and things. It's not good. You need your rest. Yeah.
Need your rest. You mean that is important.
Recovery is very important. Yeah.
Recovery is very important. Beautiful. So how do you recover from setbacks?
It's mental, you need to realize everything is relative in life, as long as you're breathing, you're fine, basically. That's the main thing to keep in mind,
Yeah.
Besides this, everything is relative,
Yes.
You feel something bad happened, like again, alhamdulillah, we will deal with it somehow,
And this reminds me of a small story. So back in India, I heard this story when a military recruit, says to his drill instructor that I'm unwell, I have fever. So the instructor is like, "Oh, you have fever?" He's like, "Yeah, I have fever." "Okay, can you breathe?" He's like, "Yeah, I can breathe." Then come run. So if you can breathe, if you can stand up,
very true.
Anything can happen. You can do anything.
That's right. Yeah.
So that is important.
That's the bottom line. So you need to learn from setbacks, but you need to move on. In general, it can always be worse. That's a good way to think.
That's a nice perspective to have.
Yeah.
And
I've always thought like this.
Okay, this is the last question of the podcast.
Sure.
And for this question, I would like you to go back quite a few years. For example, you're meeting 18-year-old Bernardo.
Yes.
Okay, who is about to step into adult life.
Yeah.
Pieces of advice that you have for 18-year-old Bernardo from this much experience. What would you like to tell your younger self?
Well, I would say to that generation in general, make use of your time. This is the main thing. Make use of your time,
Invest your time correctly.
Yes, exactly. That's the bottom line,
Bottom line.
But it's natural that when you're young, you don't do that.
True.
Because you feel you have so much time,
Yes.
But the young person that realizes that time is so valuable, he or she will usually go far,
True. So the bottom line is to invest your time, energy, and health. Invest into anything that can give you big results.
Exactly.
And that are time and your health.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bernardo.
It was really a pleasure, Steve.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great time.
Same to you. Thank you.